pull up my stuff on my computer screen behind me because that's where all the questions are.
We're live. Hello, everyone. Sorry
Hello,
about
everybody.
the delay.
It's fine. You can blame me. My apparently the thing we're going live on, Joe, I think it's StreamYard, right? It doesn't support Safari, and my desktop has exploded. So thank you all for waiting. I apologize very much for everyone wasting everyone's time. But here we go. So welcome, everyone. Welcome all football aficionados and quiz enthusiasts. I'm Dan. I'll be your host for today's nail-biting matchup in the Mwepu Magic World Cup. A contest so intense, it couldn't be left just to usual polling. Why? I hear you ask. Well, it turned into a bit of a botting frenzy, really, a botting battleground, I think. So we're taking things live to help avoid any shenanigans. Tonight, we are joined with Joe and Chloe. Joe, I think, came second in the quiz, in the Albion Obsessed quiz last year. And Chloe, I think, took the crown a few years prior to that. So how are you both feeling? Chloe, you confident?
No, I've got a cold, and if I lose, I'm blaming on that. So.
I mean, it's solid, but good luck anyway. And Joe, you have the bots on your side. You had about 500 extra votes. I think swung your way. How does that feel? Any pressure?
I'm blessed that someone would pay some money to rig me a vote. That's always nice to know that. But yeah, it'll be fine. I've got no bots to help me this time. So
yeah, no googling tonight, guys. But so yeah, I guess format for tonight's quiz. I've got a few questions. I'm just going to run through them. You guys are going to write your answers down, and then shortly after we finish asking the questions, then you will just hold them up or say them or whatever. I trust you guys won't cheat, so that's absolutely fine.
Well, I'll just put it on my notes like that.
Perfect.
I've got an actual notepad.
Oh, you've gone old school, Chloe. Look at that.
There you go.
I see you've made sure your pen works as well.
Yeah.
A little scribble at the top there. Okay, so anyone watching who wants to play along at home, do feel free. But please don't post the answers to the questions in the chat, as Joe and Chloe will be able to see them. And of course, we want a nice, fair matchup. We don't want to think of a third way of trying to find a winner. So I guess let's get started with the first question. So you both ready?
Mm-hmm.
Excellent.
Born ready, mate.
Question 1. What is Brighton's record points tally in the Premier League?
You can give us a point for the closest answer.
Closest wins, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Who was Brighton's top goal scorer in the 2015-2016 season?
That's a random season.
It is. Yeah, I've got to say as well, these are all questions from Mwepu Magic himself. He has blessed me with his quiz questions. I don't know.
Okay.
So, yeah, top scorer in 2015-2016 season. Okay. Question 3. Which historic 2015 Rugby World Cup game was hosted at the Amex?
I don't know. I don't like rugby.
I know. I thought that would be a bit of a niche question.
Do you have to name the teams?
Yeah, I mean, I'll give you a clue. It's an international game.
Well, yeah, I guess that.
Yeah.
I've just named 2 countries.
That's fair. Which year did Tony Bloom buy the club? Okay. How many times has the official club badge changed? And a bonus point if you can tell me. Actually, no, I won't give you a bonus point for that because it's pretty easy to work out afterwards. So, yeah, just the question. How many times has the club badge changed?
Does it include special badges, like one-offs? Don't know if there have been.
As long as it was an official badge, I think it's factored into the number, yeah.
Right, okay.
So a one-off may count.
I don't know why I asked that question. It's not going to help me in trying to get them.
You're like, oh, well, I know for certain 2 numbers. Okay. Who scored the goal against Hereford that saved us from probable extinction? Who scored the goal against Hereford that saved us from probable extinction?
Do we have to spell it right?
No, just a rough interpretation is absolutely fine.
I was going to ask the same thing. So
right. Okay. Brighton have never won the Premier League or the League Cup. However, we have won the Community Shield. Can you remember which year we won it?
yeah, mate, I was born that year actually.
If you didn't see Brighton win the Community Shield, are you a true fan?
Can I name who it was
Absolutely.
against for a bonus point?
Say again, sorry.
Can I name who it was against for a bonus point? Oh, and what ground it was at?
I think I know who it was
why
against
not?
as well.
Yeah. Name the team we beat for an extra point. Let me just take a quick note of that. Okay. So question number 8. Name the only team that Brighton beat in the Championship playoffs in the whole stint between 2012 and 2017. All the playoff matches we played in that area, in that region. Name one team we beat.
Wait, actually in the playoffs?
In the playoffs, as part of the playoffs, yeah.
Huh?
Did we beat anyone?
Don't think we did.
I mean, 0 is an answer, I suppose.
Well, when was this? Sorry, in the Championship?
In the Championship playoffs between 2012 and 2017, we reached the playoffs like three times, I think.
Can I just... Right, so... No. Trick question. Next,
okay.
Could be a trick question.
There could be a trick question, yes. I cannot confirm nor deny. Who did we sign Purvis Estupiñán from? Where did we buy him?
A team that have football players in them.
You don't get a point for that, I'm afraid.
Can I also name the trophy he won at that club before he left?
You can, but I don't think that's bonus points.
Okay.
I don't think that is, simply because it... Well, I
can't even name the club, so you've got me there.
Oh, fair enough. I don't need the bonus point.
Yeah, 1 point's fine there then. Okay. Question 10, which may be our final question because we got started a little late and I know we have hard cut off at 8. So question number 10, name a player to have played both. Name someone who has both played for and managed Brighton. So played for Brighton, then managed Brighton.
Oh, what's his name?
That's him.
Got it.
I think this might have been a question in our Albion Obsessed Quizmas special, you know.
Is it? Oh, God. And I
think it might have been. It sort of rang a bell when I looked at it.
I'm just putting this answer for the banter because...
Yeah. What, Graham Potter was it?
He's quite a funny guy.
Nice.
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay. Well,
wait. Do interim managers count?
Yeah, interim caretaker, as long as they've managed at least a game, or even as long as they've managed at all the club. That's that's fair.
We're good.
Right. You happy, Chloe?
Not really, but we move.
You happy for me to move on? I suppose that's going to be the same answer, isn't it? Right. Okay. So I think we'll have to stop it there again because of time. We did have a few more questions. If anyone wants to see more questions, then let us know in the comments or tweet Wepu Magic and say that you want more quizzes or whatever. Next time we'll try and be on time. But for now, we can start going through some of these answers. So, question 1: what is Brighton's record point tally in the Premier League? Joe, Chloe, answers?
I said 59.
I said 50.
50. Well, the correct answer is 62. That's what we achieved last season.
Fucking hell, that's a lot.
Yeah,
So
right.
I knew it was something too, but I was thinking 52.
Do I get a point for being the closest?
Yeah, Joe gets a point there for the proximity. Obviously, got us up to 6th and got us a nice little run in the Europa League as well.
God, that was a lot of points.
Happy days.
Yeah, it's absolutely an absolutely enormous amount. I think we do well to get anywhere close to that this season. It's not likely whatsoever, but
we'll see.
We can try, right? Okay, so question 2. Who was Brighton's top scorer in the 2015-2016 season?
Tomer Hemed.
That's correct, Joe. Chloe, did you get
I
that?
went Murray because I wasn't sure whether it was before him or after him.
Yeah, I mean, Murray, I think...
Or not before him.
I think he might have got the year after, maybe.
Okay.
I don't know if he was with us that early, but I mean, it's, again, a bit of a tricky one. But Hemed scored 17 goals in the league that year.
Ooh.
So pretty good output from him. Question 3, the one... Oh, he's brilliant, isn't he? Ice cold penalty taker. Although potentially controversial opinion here, I think Pedro is a better penalty taker than Hemed.
Yeah, I agree.
Pedro is an immense penalty taker.
Oh, he's huge, isn't
cool.
he? He's huge. He's done it at a higher level than Hemed did.
100%.
Hemed was ice cold about it, but yeah, I don't know. I thought that might have been controversial. Anyway, rugby. 2015 rugby game. Who played?
South Africa and France.
You were close.
France. Joe,
Oh my god, you know the answer.
South Africa versus Japan, and Japan won the game.
That's right. Yeah, bang on. Yeah, Japan, South Africa played 19th September 2015. Japan beat South Africa in a well-fought 34-32 game. A nice story of the underdog overcoming the giant that is South Africa there. So, question number 4. What year did Tony Bloom buy the club? Guesses?
2009, I said.
I said 2002.
It was 2009. So Joe with another point here. It might be a clean sweep if you carry this on. I
tell you.
It's the bus. You just got like.
I didn't realise it was as late as that.
Yeah, it was shortly before we built the Amex.
Yeah, he took over because of the credit crunch. Basically, said if I'm giving you this money, I want to own the club. So.
Yeah, that makes sense. I see Simon saying Chloe deserves half a point for getting South Africa. I think I agree, Chloe. Let's give you half a point for the South Africa answer for the rugby. Tony Bloom bought in 2009. Since we built the Amex, achieved promotion to the Premier League, finished top half 2 years running and aiming for a third, had a good couple of cup runs, and managed to compete in the Europa League. So it's been one hell of a success story. So thank you very much, Mr. Bloom. Long may he continue. Question 5, bit of a tricky one. How many times has the official club badge changed?
I put 7, given one-offs as well.
So according to Google, Weapon Magic has messaged me saying if anything is wrong, then we need to blame Google. There have been 11 changes, making 12 badges in total.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to see if I can
take a point for that because I want exact on that one.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I'm going to see if I can Google it and actually find like the timeline of the badges, so we can maybe post it afterwards and just for everyone to see. Because I don't know, I can think of like 4 or 5 maybe.
But there were tiny amendments, like the ampersand being an and, or whether it being an actual word and then BHAFC rather than Brighton Hove Albion. Yeah, there's been loads of.
Potentially, fiddly little things. Okay, well, either way, I'll see what we can find for anyone who is interested in the chat. Question 6: Who scored the goal against Hereford that likely saved us from extinction?
Robbie Rhino.
And
Rhino.
And the spelling for an extra point.
I put REINELT.
That's exactly what I've got.
Oh, perfect. Extra points all round then. 2 points apiece. That's exactly how you spell it.
Really? Bloody hell.
Yeah, bang on. Robbie scored the all-important equaliser, taking us to 1-1. Hereford needed a win. We just needed a draw to keep us out of the drop zone. Hereford eventually went down. I think they bounced around a little bit, but about 10 years ago actually went into liquidation. So completely dissolved. That could have been us, guys. That could have been us. Thank God. Brighton have never won the Premier League. Blah, blah, blah. We have won the Community Shield. When did we win the Community Shield?
1910.
1910 is bang on. And the team we beat?
Go on, Chloe.
Villa, for once in our history.
Aston Villa.
We've only beaten them 5 times in our entire history.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Every time we play them, it's just dreadful, including one of the playoff games, which is interestingly the next question we come to. The one team we beat in the championship playoffs in the 2012 to 2017 stint. Did you think it was a trick question?
Yeah.
It was a trick question. We didn't beat anybody in
We
the
lost
playoffs
to
ever.
Palace, Sheffield Wednesday, and Derby.
Yeah.
Bang on. Yeah. Palace away, we drew 0-0. Home leg lost 2-0. Derby in 13-14, we lost 2-1.
Don't repeat that one, mate.
They
Don't
beat
repeat
us
that
4 times that season.
That was atrocious.
I went up to Derby for that one as well.
No, God, Chloe. Not a fun. Did you get the coach up, I guess?
I can't remember. I went with my parents.
You blocked it out. Oh, fair. I mean, at least you weren't sat on the coach. There's nothing worse than sitting on the coach home after a loss. You just want to get back as soon as you can.
I think I've got the next one wrong.
Yeah. Okay. So a point for each there. Who did we sign Purvis Estupiñán from?
I don't know if I've got the wrong team beginning with a V.
Okay.
Villarreal.
Chloe?
I went Valencia, but I have no idea. I just knew it was someone in that Spanish region.
Well, it was in fact Villarreal. Joe, you got the right V team. Chloe, unfortunately, the wrong V team. Unfortunate there. And Joe, I can't offer you a bonus point, but any guesses on the trophy he won before he came over?
The Europa League.
Spot on. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, the season before he signed for us, he won the Europa League trophy with Villarreal, which is absolutely wonderful. Okay, the final question we've asked of you is name a player to have both played for and managed Brighton.
Go on, Chloe, you go first.
I have no idea.
Nathan Jones.
Oh, Jonesy.
Did he play for Brighton?
He did.
He did. Yeah, he played for us between 2000 and 2005. He
Because
managed.
I thought of him,
Brian Horton.
but then I thought he didn't play for Brighton, did he? But it was a bit before my time.
Oh, you're not a true fan, Chloe. Not a true fan.
Thanks.
Did you even go to the Goldston?
No, but my mum did. And
that counts.
yeah, well, when women have all the eggs that they'll ever have. So I was an egg in my mum when she was at the Goldston. So there.
Yeah. You were the youngest
well.
visitor to the Goldston, I think. I'm
not sure that counts. I don't think that counts.
Yeah,
I think,
no,
Joe, you have well tramped me then. I think my lack of historical Brighton knowledge is quite appalling, really.
Yeah.
No,
I mean, there are some more recent questions in here, and I won't keep you guys too long because I know, Chloe, you need to shoot. But we had some questions on here about who was our record signing before Pedro, who was our first Premier League win against, the most red cards in the Brighton Premier League era. There's some really good stuff in there, so it's a shame we didn't get to it.
Let's keep those for maybe the end of season quiz that maybe Mwepu Magic could write for us. That might be quite nice.
That might be quite nice indeed. Yeah, he's got a good quiz.
I don't approve of the rugby question.
We need a steward's inquiry, right?
You can take that point away from me if you want.
I mean, you still would have won.
Well, I was just going to come to that. So we've got the final scores of Joe with 11 and Chloe on 5.5. Unfortunately.
Oh, that's better than I thought I did.
Yeah, so Chloe's dropping out. Chloe is conceding. Joe, with the help of his bots, is whoever bought them, allegedly. Whoever bought them.
It was Chloe.
Yeah.
Joe's did this quiz so badly.
Everyone loves a quiz. Let's be honest. But yeah, so Joe, you've secured yourself a place in the quarterfinal. Chloe, my commiserations your way. But I think a good showdown tonight between the two of you.
I'd just like to thank my parents for bringing me up to where I am now, and what a massive giant killing this is. That the sport would never see a story like this ever again. So
never. You couldn't write it, could you? Couldn't write
Apologies, Chloe. Sorry.
I'd like to give a big shout out to Mwepu Magic for setting this World Cup thing up. I think it's been really good fun. Hopefully everyone has enjoyed this little quiz thing tonight. If you want to see more of this sort of stuff, then obviously follow Moping Magic on Twitter. Subscribe to Albion Obsessed on YouTube as well, because Joe and Co do this sort of stuff on a semi-regular basis. Quizzes anyway, podcasts very regularly. But yeah, I think for now that's us all finished. So thanks everyone.
Really dark.
You have got really dark, yeah.
It was light when the quiz started, so I didn't have any lights on, but
you've been plunged into darkness.
It's almost like the sun knows that you lost, so it's just gone.
and any sat on my day in the sunlight.
Very poetic, Chloe. Very poetic. Have you got any final words before we close the stream off and let you go and get some dinner?
No. Up the Albion.
I would like
Up
to
the
say,
Albion.
When people ask me if I like football, I say yes, but not Burnley. Burnley can fuck off. Anyway.
Amen to that.
Amen, sister.
See you later, guys.
See you later.
Au revoir.